Alright, boys and girls, so here are the results. So you should have close to this from working with your partners. Alright, so they start talking. So they say, "Hello, Huck," Tom says. And then Huck says, "Hello yourself." Silence for a minute. "Tom, if we'd have left the blame tools at the dead tree, we'd have got the money." "Oh, it ain't. Oh, it ain't." See, they got that not formal speech, but a lot of dialect. "Oh, ain't it awful?" "'Tain't a dream, then? Ain't a dream? Somehow I must wish it was." "Dog it if it don't, Huck." "Dog it if I don't, Huck." Alright, so this is Tom realizing he first thought it was a dream, and now he's like, oh no, it's not a dream. But he wish it was. So you should have that highlighted as number 4. Alright, then Huck's talking again. "What ain't a dream?" "Oh, that thing yesterday. I've been half thinking it was." "Dream? If them stairs hadn't broke down, you'd have seen how much dream it was. I've had dreams enough all night, with him coming for me all through 'em, rot 'em. All through 'em, rot 'em." Okay? Alright. Now 18 says, "No, not rot 'em, find 'em, track the money." So this is when they decide to go and look for the money. Okay? They decide to go track down and start looking for that money. So you should have 4 and 5. Alright, on the next page, 6, 7, and 8. "So, Tom, we never find 'em. A feller don't have only one chance for such a pile, and that one's lost. I'd feel mighty shaky if I was to see him anyway." So Huck's saying, I don't know if I want to see that Spaniard again. Okay, that he's probably gone out of here with all that money. And here's Tom. "Well, so'd I, but I'd like to see him anyway and track him out to his number 2. So this is when they figure out they're trying to track down what that number 2 is. This is where they're trying to figure it out. Because remember, they overheard the conversation between the men talking about the number 2, and now Tom and Huck are just trying to figure out what that is. "Number 2? Yes, that's it. I've been thinking about that, but I can't make nothing out of it. What do you reckon it is?" "I don't know. It's too deep. Say, Huck, maybe it's the number on a house." "Goody." "No, Tom, that ain't it. If it is, it ain't in this one-horse town. There ain't no numbers here." So they're saying there are no houses with numbers there. So how we all have house numbers, they didn't have any in their town. That must be in a really small town. "Well, that's so. Let me think a minute. Here, it's the number of a room in a tavern, you know." Alright, so now they figured out that it's possibly number 2 is maybe a tavern. Okay, that's number 7. Alright, and number 25 says, "Oh, that's a trick. They ain't only 2 taverns. We can find out quick." So they're saying there's only 2 taverns that they have in their town, so they could easily just check it out real quick. Alright, and here comes Tom. "You stay here, Huck, till I come." So Tom resolves to go off by himself. Okay? He doesn't want Huck around him. Sorry, that's our last one. 27. Tom was off at once. He did not care to have Huck's company in public places. He was gone half an hour. He found that in the best tavern, number 2 had long been occupied by a young lawyer, and was still so occupied in the less ostentatious house. Number 2 was a mystery. The tavern's keeper's young son said it was kept locked all the time, and that he never saw anybody go into it or come out of it except at night. He did not know any particular reason for this state of things. Had some little curiosity, but it was rather feeble. Had made the most of the mystery by entertaining himself with the idea that the room was haunted. Had noticed that there was light in there the night before. Alright, so you've got 2 different taverns, number 2, so Tom went and checked them out. One was occupied by a young lawyer who still was actually there, but the other, number 2, was quite the mystery. Okay, where someone was possibly there the night before. Alright, so what you're going to do in your margins is you're going to just summarize 19 through 27. Okay, so just this last little bit right here, just on this page. So what you're going to do by yourself is just summarize these 3 key events. Remember, summaries are in your own words, and they're just using those key events, just 6, 7, and 8, putting them together to come up with your own summary. And you can write it in the margins right here. Well, right here on this side. Okay, if you need more room, you can also do it on the other side. But after the video, you should be writing down, jotting down quickly a summary in your own words of just 19 through 26. You can add 27 to it. I did. So you can add 19 through 27 and just these 3 key events and summarize them. All right, boys and girls, just make sure they're in your own words. All right, see you in the next lesson.